Get over yourself. You're going to eventually get to a point where you are going to fail at something. You're not going to be the best at everything. You're not going to be the strongest at everything. You're not going to even be the smartest at everything. But as long as you're moving forward and doing something that is going to make you better each day, that's a good thing. Failing does not mean that it's over for you. Failure means that you're learning something about you. Failure means that you got to continue to do something each and every day to get you in a better position than what you are right now. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself down because today you having that day and you just thinking to yourself, well, I'm not that good at this. Well, if you're not that good at it, then do something about it and work on it so you can be good at it. And once you overcome that, find something else that's going to challenge you. Find something else that you're going to probably fail at. I know we always talking about you don't want to fail, you don't want to fail. Well, guess what? You got to fail.
Okay, now we're going to get into tactically how you kill, crush, dominate, and destroy. And if you don't write this down, you're going to miss it. Okay? Chase the man. What does that mean? Women in here, when I say man, when I say guys, I mean chase who you're supposed to be. Chase that person. Don't chase the money. Everybody do me a favor. If you want to get rich, listen, would you rather be rich and have a horrible life? Or would you rather have a great life and not have a lot of money? I'd rather have a great life and not have a lot of money. But if you can become who you're supposed to be, you can have a thing that's called heaven on earth. And you know what it is? It's getting rich and living a rich life. If anyone in this room thinks for a minute that God doesn't want you to be rich, you're an absolute fool. God needs you to make a lot of money so that you can go help other people who need help. Hey, people are like, I can't believe they're talking about God and money. You think God wants you to be broke so you can't help anybody? This person right here needs help. Oh man, I don't have any money. I can't help them. Fine. Wash their feet, take care of them, open the door. But some people need freaking finances. What if a child in here today has cancer and there's a $200,000 medical bill? I'm sorry, it takes money. By the way, you better listen up. The reason why, if you run this play, this will work, because someday there's going to be someone in your family, and it may not be you, but something's going to happen, and someone's going to need to be successful to step in and help those people. I've been there, man. My wife's brother, something happened. We had to step in. It cost a couple $100,000. Had we not had the money, he'd have died. It's just fact. I want you all to be successful. Please don't mistake that I don't want you to be successful. I want you to be rich. I want you to have Ferraris and Lamborghinis and whatever the hell you want, big houses. But I also want you to be an example of human excellence to everyone in the freaking world. And the greatest thing that I can do, is to tell you who you are in business, in the community, and at home. All three of them must be totally aligned. If you're great at home, but you're a freaking asshole in the community, you're trash. If you're awesome in business, if you're the best business person ever, but I see you disrespect your family, you are trash. I am telling you, I want to call you out on all of your crap. By the way, I'm calling you up. Remember what I said? If somebody will tell you the truth, that's it. Now, I asked a question. I want to be respected. You're not going to be liked by everybody. If you run my play, what I will tell you is two things. Number one, I will introduce you into a version of you that you never thought was possible. So cool. Oh my gosh, dude, this is the present. What comes with it, a lot of people ain't gonna like it. Okay? How do we get rid of haters? Stop winning. There's only one way to get rid of haters. Stop winning. Don't matter. Don't do anything.
In it another day, another opportunity, and most importantly, a blessed day, because guess what? You're still alive, you're still breathing, you're still living, and you still have a purpose. Your purpose is so important right now that most of the times you probably don't have any idea how important it really is. You need to understand that with purpose, you have to put work into that. You have to be willing to put in some type of idea of what it is you need to be doing with your purpose. Now, a lot of people don't even understand what their purpose is. They don't even know where to go or how to search for their purpose. Well, the purpose has already begun the day you were born. It was already invented. It was already designed for you. But the thing that you have to understand about purpose is that it doesn't just fall in your lap to build it. You have to be willing to build it up. You have to be willing to work at it. You have to continue to search within yourself and search outside of yourself to get something out of whatever it is that you are honestly trying to get that's going to better your life. Now, there are going to be some circumstances that may come your way that you may not be ready for, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you are supposed to stop. There are going to be many difficult things that's going to come your way, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you are supposed to stop. You have got to find reason behind your purpose to get things done. If you are living right now, which if you're watching this video, you obviously are living, regardless of your circumstances, regardless of your trials and tribulations, you still have a mission in this world. You still have work to do in this world. Now, if you're spending more time on your excuses and your sorrows and all of your doubts and fears, then you're not going to get the most out of your life. So this is the time when you have to wake up within yourself, raise up that other person that has yet to be awakened, and do something with your life. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting for something to happen to make something happen. I don't know why people think that that's the way to go. If you are laying in a position right now that you don't want to be laying in, then get up and do something. If you don't like your parents, get up and do something. If you don't like the way you live in your life, get up and do something. Stop waiting for things to happen for you to get up and do things, because guess what? You're going to be waiting a long time, because things are moving faster than you think. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to move just as fast, but you definitely got to be moving.
I was like, I told Layla, I was like, I have decreed that the rest of the year will be good. And so I'm putting so much mental effort into this, which is why this is so timely from us talking about it. In actively trying to minimize all the down things and super focus on those moments and be like, cool, I had that good moment. That's my day. Day's made. And I'm trying to even say that more. Like, oh, this podcast made my day. This podcast made my week. Now, I used to think, oh, this made my week. When someone would say something small, I'd be like, that's what made your week? Like, you must not have a lot going on.
So true.
Right? Like I like my own judge machine, right?
That's lame.
Yeah, exactly.
What a stupid thing. Oh my God. How feeble, how small is your life that something so unimpressive is a source of gratitude to you.
Yeah. For a week or a month.
And yet,
yeah.
Your life is made up of small days like this. That is what life is.
Yeah.
And if your expectation of life is that it's going to be, well, until I play the main stage at EDC, until I make the $1 billion, until I get married to the love of my life, until I get these things, you're just holding your happiness hostage until something great happens. Yeah. And what if, again, it's what we said before, what if something small could be something great?
Yeah. And it exists in the specific. Those like the tiny moments, and that's been
boring
a huge focus.
Dude. Boring victories.
But trying to make it, basically, I've had to recalibrate my entire scale to how little of a thing can happen that makes my day. How little of a thing can happen that makes my week. How little of a thing can make my month. And like, how crazy would it be if a year from now I say 2025 was a great year. You know, I woke up pain-free for probably like 70% of my days.
A lot of people sit back and they dream about being a sports figure, or dream about being a SEAL, or dream about being an astronaut, and all it is a motherfucking dream. They don't put the work behind the dream. That dream has become their fucking master. When you become the master of your fucking dream is when you say, I want to go be a Navy SEAL, and you say, okay, I'm going to lose 106 pounds in less than 3 fucking months. The dream was the one thing I thought about and the dream was now gone. Now, what comes in, the dream goes away, and the fucking laundry list of fucking details and tasks come up. Gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this. That's when you become the master of your dream. So, a lot of people out there dreaming,